cricket throwing masterclass from elite coach Patel.
Okay, so throwing. First thing is making sure we've got the correct grip. All right, so when the ball's on the ground and we collect it, yeah, as we get back here to throw it, we've got to make a bit of an adjustment in here. So you've got to move the ball around to get it, and we hold it cross seam like that. 2 fingers, yeah, and then when it comes out of our hand here, we're dragging down back on the back of the ball there. So the ball is spinning, red, white, red, white, red, white, okay? Pet spinners will grab it like that, and then they'll throw it, and then they'll do that, yeah? So it's a little bit like me punching you there, or just trying to glance you. And for me, that just takes a little bit of pace off the ball. Make sure you've got your fingers behind it, and you're pulling your fingers down the back of the ball there. Does everybody know how the biomechanics work of a throw? So, let me explain. So, if I'm throwing down this straight line, for argument's sake, if you put a stick through my hips, stick through my shoulders, they're both pointing straight. Do you agree? Okay. So, the kinesthetic chain, big word, all right? The kinesthetic chain, or the chain of events, that's probably easier, okay? Push the floor with our back foot here, okay? And if we push that floor there, then we start engaging these muscle groups here, the bigger muscle groups, all right? And what we're looking to do is to engage that to help us throw. So I'm turning my hip, but my shoulders haven't moved. Shoulders haven't moved. So my hip's engaged now. I'm looking to throw in that direction. And then, so once my hips have gone, then my shoulders come round, arm comes round, elbow, fingers, ball comes out of my hand. So it's hips, shoulders, arm, fingers, okay? So that in essence is the sequence that we would throw, that our body needs to go through. Right. Front foot's pointing at your target, your toes probably lined up with your sort of mid-foot here, okay? You've got to keep it open to allow that hip to engage, okay? So that hip engages, and then this comes through. Front arm, very important, doesn't get spoken about very much. Baseballers turn their thumb upside down, or pointing down, okay, to allow, when they pull that front arm, so after my hips have gone, my shoulders are coming through, this is helping, okay, so this helps with accuracy because I'm pointing there. This is all focused on my target wherever I'm aiming, keepers, gloves or stumps. That comes in with that elbow looking to come into this midriff area. So if that comes in there, it goes nice and straight. If I keep it open, there's a tendency for that to happen. Can you see where this is going now? Yeah, probably not going where I want it to go, okay? And then throwing arm, as it finally comes through, is that we're probably looking to keep that at 90, and then that comes through there. And when we go back, we go right back. Can you just pass me that tennis ball, please? Thank you. So, we can talk about a short throw. So if you're in the inner circle, you want to get rid of the ball quickly, or you want a longer throw, you want a longer lever, okay? So if I stick a tennis ball in there, hold it. If I want to throw short, and I come back here, where will the tennis ball land when I throw it? Behind me or in front of me? In front. So if I come in here, it's going to land in front. If I'm on the boundary and I want a long throw, and I extend my arm, where's the tennis ball landing? Behind me. You're right throwing. Just come in here from the 22-yard line. You're aiming at the middle stump, obviously. Is that all right? Just nice and steady, okay? Off we go. Nice action that, isn't it? It's lovely that. So, how much do you think you use that in comparison to that? 50%, 50%, 0%, 100%? What do you reckon?
40.
Where? Yeah? Okay. I reckon less. I don't know how much less, but less. I think you look quite strong there. Would that be fair to say? Okay. So what I'm going to do, are you all right having this on the inside of your leg? Put your foot through there. Okay. So this is just for me to understand how much this is being engaged. All right. So what I'm going to get you to do in a minute is pretend to get ready to throw. Can I put my hand on your shoulder here? Yeah? So I want you to turn your hips. Wait a minute, let me explain. Slowly, but I want you to keep your shoulders here. So remember I said about broomstick, yeah? So if I'm, is that, yeah, on your thigh, yeah. Slowly, go on, that's it. So I can, relax. So I can feel that being engaged now. So I know that's working, yeah? And he's kept that there without very little resistance from me, okay? So I know that's working, all right? So that's good. You get a lot of people that do that and it doesn't work, okay? Put all the weight onto your front foot. Stand on your front foot only. Go on, I'll hold you. All right? Right. Now turn your hip. Nothing there, is there? Yeah? There's hardly any power there now. Yeah? Relax. Okay, so gently pull me again, but don't turn your yeah? So I'm holding him there. Relax. Okay, so there's a lot of power going through there. All right? Relax. Okay, so in terms of just finding out, so the other thing you can do as well is use the crash mats, and if you just bend them over into like 90 degrees, you can stand with a crash mat there and just drive your hip into it to help you develop that, okay? So that's a good way of people doing that, because the last thing you want people doing is throwing off one leg, all right? You lose a lot of power, major muscle groups, okay? You see a lot of people, kids especially, throw and they do that, okay? You're losing all the power, all right? I need you to all be observant, so you probably need to be stood at the back. Brendan's going to throw in a minute, but he's going to throw with his eyes closed, okay? He's going to throw with his eyes closed, and you're going to tell me where the ball's gone offside or leg side, okay? Keep your eyes closed. I want you to throw the ball, keep your eyes closed, and tell me if it's gone offside or leg side. Off you go. Which side did it go? Offside. By how much? You opened your eyes. Sorry. That's okay. By how much? By about that much. So has he let go of it? So put the ball in your hand, pretend you're going to throw, don't let go of the ball. Has he let go of it early, or has he let go of it late? Late. A nanosecond, do you agree? Yeah? What's the other observation that you could probably make that might help him with his alignment here? Where's that pointing? Okay. Okay, good. So they've said you let go of it too late, let go of it a fraction earlier. Take another picture, close your eyes. Got it? Off you go. So it went offside by about that much. So you're still letting go of it too late, okay? All right, take a picture, keep your eyes closed, okay? Off you go. Keep your eyes open this time. Take your time. Off you go. Okay, I'm going to give you one more, all right? There you go. Take your time, keep your eyes open in your own time. Oof. Okay, so how much awareness did you have of where the ball was coming out your hand as we went through that?
Yeah, so you try and keep the picture in your head.
Yeah.
And imagine where you're letting it go, but I felt like I kept letting it go there.
So it's interesting, isn't it? So he's thinking that one that was the last but one, the third one, was he thought it had gone leg side, but it's still gone offside. So if we can increase the awareness of the fielder of where the ball is coming out of the hand, if we get all of this bit right as well, then surely this bit is the important bit because we want to hit the stumps. But if we don't know what this is doing, it's not going to hit, is it? So all I'm saying is the more that we can increase the awareness of what the fielder is doing, then we know there's a greater chance of there being better accuracy. Likewise, we won't talk about it just yet, if I'm throwing here and I'm trying to throw it to you there, I need to let go of it there. If I let go of it here, it's probably going into there. Or likewise, if it's going into there. So I need to practice and go, what's the feel of that? What's the feel? Where does it feel right? And it's no different to doing that and bowling those or doing those. We've got to start having a feel.